In the heart of New York's Silicon Alley, early-stage startups are getting help from eBay. I went to the e-commerce giant's Manhattan office to find out how.
When you think of eBay, you probably think of this: an online marketplace with 800 million listings at any given time. But for many startups, the name takes on a different meaning through its Friends of eBay program. It offers startups 6 months of free access to a wide range of eBay's resources. It includes everything from office space to investors. Justin Stanwix is the director of Friends of eBay. He explains the importance of the program.
We have about 10 to 13 startups in 6-month batches come and work out of our office and kind of commingle and collaborate with different members of our team.
So how do you pick the groups that you're going to accept?
Well, there's an application which is available. It's not open right now, but at friends.ebaynyc.com, where people can read more about the program. But people apply, founders apply. We review the applications and sort of narrow it down to a batch for interviews, and then narrow it down from there. They meet with different members of our team here.
But what are you looking for as far as characteristics of a team?
Well, this office, we build some of the most marquee pieces of eBay, and some of the biggest pieces of the web built in New York are here, including our homepage and all the merchandise algorithms. So the people that fit best with our office are highly technical, highly product-oriented people, and that's first and foremost what we look for. And then it's what is interesting and compelling about this particular product and business, and then how does it fit with eBay. But first and foremost is it's really strong tech and product talent within the teams that are starting these companies.
So it allows you to develop the next bench.
Right, exactly, and it allows us to sort of develop really close relationships with the smartest people in the New York tech ecosystem. Everyone at the company is wildly excited about this.
So if you're a startup and you get in, it's essentially a winning lottery ticket. In addition to free space, what does the company get?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's like sort of this pretty big badge of approval. It's really, lucky to work with eBay, and it's like when they're selling to enterprises, as some of our teams do, I like to say it's the enterprise hug. It makes other big companies feel good that they're sort of endorsed by a brand like eBay. They also get access to the most sort of, I think, exciting parts of this giant e-commerce tech company.
As far as hard goods, it's free space, it's phones, and then there's this intellectual capital, which is access to, I'm assuming, numerous mentors.
We have access to every venture fund in New York and Silicon Valley, and raising money is an important component of going from a seed stage company to an early stage company. And so we can be helpful in a number of ways, including sometimes being customers.
The current batch began on March 1st, and Gleem is one of the lucky few startups to be accepted into the program. Nikki is the founder and CEO.
Gleem is an online luxury marketplace specializing in designer and one-of-a-kind fine jewelry. Examples include a vintage Chanel necklace, such as the one I'm wearing now, an heirloom Tiffany engagement ring, or even a Victorian antique gold bangle.
So that's the business, the Gleem business. As far as being part of the Friends of eBay, aside from the free desk space, the access to mentorship, what else are you most excited about?
We have been introduced to investors. There are angels from within the eBay company that are interested in investing. And we've been given access to experts, domain experts from within the company.
For startups, it's not a bad first step.
So what's in it for eBay?
Well, eBay, first of all, it's been, about 20 years since we were a startup ourselves, but there are a lot of people that have been here for a while or in acquired startups, and we know that these early stage companies, they need help with everything. Everything is a challenge, and it's all about mitigating and eliminating risks. And eBay has a lot of resources that we can offer to them and extend to them to help them do that. And what's interesting for us is that we get to see the way these young, frankly, brilliant founders are approaching the web and e-commerce, or even doing, building developer tools.